could stay friendly. We could do the beach.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. This defense for the Steelers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just give us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
Let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. On first down, they'll start out with Price. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 8.
Get it. Let's go.
They'll go again here with Price. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot, but what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Get it. Back up. Hey, check. Hey.
They'll run on 1st down with Price. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The Steelers had 8-5 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll give to Price running right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Come on, come on.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. 4. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
A tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Back to throw. 4. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Steelers, nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Price on the ground. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end, because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Well, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Come on, hop 70, pack the 60. Ready?
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Leads to 3rd and 11.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Get it!
Looking to throw. Ford. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Price. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away now for tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Let's go. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down. But he's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Aguirre. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilkerson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. On the gain of 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. And called out an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 44-yard line.
Go! Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
The more football I watch, the more I I wanted to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Going right back to Price. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Watkins. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. Still just a two-score game in the third quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Steelers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Paul. But that little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They'll toss this right side to Price. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That second down play nets a -4.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Ford. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
It's fourth down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Wilkerson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Let's go. 60. Let's go.
A give up the middle to Price.
Now he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's got him there.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On the handoff, Price trying to left side.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. 27 yards.
And the Steelers have taken the lead here this third quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Ravens 24.
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Out of the gun again to Spears. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tajay Spears, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Here we go. Start. Broncos 19 target.
Straight ahead with Price. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
140 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready! Ready!
Toss play, Price.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. Watkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
35. Ravens 31.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 76 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking to throw. Wilkerson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
He'll try and run this one right up the gut. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. And when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. And Bryant, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates. Tag. 8 Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Wilkerson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Not 18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Wilkerson. Down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a give running left is Price. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time to make sure you get in shape.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A game there of 30 big ones.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Price. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. On the handoff, it's Price. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Here's 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a run with Price. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They'll run with Price. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3.
Cowboys! Ready!
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have regained the lead. One after here coming up. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Next will score Steelers 42, Ravens 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project X.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat. A chef